Well, thank you guys so much for helping me cook tonight. Y'all give yourselves a round of applause. Y'all did a great job. Well, I'd love to get a little bit of feedback from you and hear what you tried out in the kitchen that you loved, or something that you might not have gotten to try that you're a little bit more curious about, or something that you have that you absolutely love. And the more you help me out with my job tonight, the more you get rewarded. So I have some tickets I'm going to be giving out for everybody that helps me do my job tonight. So whenever you tell us some things that you liked, you're going to get tickets. Everything you help me with, you're going to get tickets. So let's start by telling us, whoever wants to share something new that they used tonight that they had never used, or something that they saw someone use at their station that they really liked. Anybody who would like to share? And whoever shares first gets extra tickets.
I like my bowl.
Thank you. All right. So which bowl did you use tonight?
It was like the stainless bowl, but it had the non-slip on the bottom, so you didn't have to hold it. You could just stir.
Okay, the stainless bowl. And you mentioned that you like that as well tonight. When you were pouring the cake out, you told me how much you like that. Who can find the stainless bowls in the catalog? If you find it, just shout out the page number. But what they're talking about, at the cake station, they used our stainless steel bowls. It's a set of 3. You get the 3 with the bowl, with the set and lids, and I love it because it's real lightweight. It's the biggest one is a 24-cup bowl. You have a thumb hold so you can mix and stir. They're dishwasher safe. Page 54. So if you look at page 54, you can see what we're talking about. So fabulous. What did y'all like so much about it when you were using it?
You didn't have to hold it. You could just stir. I said, you can talk on the phone and stir.
And it's heavy enough, it stayed put, it went sliding around. Okay, great. What did you like so much about it?
Well, I like that too, and it was big and nice and holds a lot.
And easy to use. I saw you pouring that cake out, and even though it was a big bowl, it wasn't too heavy.
It wasn't too heavy. It was very easy to use.
The grill pan.
It looked like it wouldn't splatter as badly as some of the others.
Okay, and that nice press on top really gets the job done. If you didn't get to pick up the cast iron press, definitely when we go in there to eat, go pick up the press and see who in here did hold the press. Anybody? I know Frank was using the press. He's still in there finishing up the vegetables for us. But the press is cast iron, so it really gets the job done. But it's cast iron with an enamel coating, so it is dishwasher safe. You can run it in the dishwasher. But our grill pan, what kind of things would you cook in your house? Like, what kind of meat would you cook for breakfast with our grill pan? Sausage. Fabulous job. Sausage patty, sausage links. What else? Chicken. What else? Bacon. It does a fabulous job on bacon, and it cooks it up out of the grease. What would you cook for lunch in the grill pan at your house?
Grilled cheese.
Grilled cheese. Panini sandwiches. What else? How about hot dogs or hamburgers? My little boy always asks for the hot dogs with the railroad tracks on them. He likes the hot dogs with the railroad tracks. And you can get that in about 3 to 4 minutes. It's really easy, okay? And you're just the bomb if you can make hot dogs with railroad tracks on it. What else would y'all cook? What would you cook for dinner in a grill pan? Steak. Okay, what else? Chicken. Anything else y'all used tonight?
Rock crock.
What did you think about the rock crock?
I liked it.
What can you think of at home that you could use that rock crock for?
I think you could probably put like a whole casserole and just kind of fix it up in there and not have
whole
to.
Casserole. In fact, I'm glad you brought up the rock crock. If you guys will look in your book, I believe it's page 22. It is. Page 22. This is becoming one of my new favorite products with Pampered Chef. But this shows you a little bit more about the rock crock, and we have 2 different sizes. The size you saw tonight was the everyday rock crock. And so what all would you cook at home in that size? What comes to mind that you might throw in there besides our cake? A breakfast casserole would be fabulous to do a breakfast casserole in the stovetop or in the oven. What else? Baked beans. That's a really good baked bean pot, yes. The other one is a Dutch oven. It's our Dutch oven rock crock, and it's a true 4-quart Dutch oven. So what could you fix for your family in that Dutch oven? A whole meal, yes. The Dutch oven is really designed for a family of 6 or more, so it holds a lot of food. So you can do a whole chicken in there, a whole roast in there, stew beef and rice. This holds a lot of volume of food. To give you an example of how versatile the rock crock is, basically any recipe that you cook at home that you're going to pop in the microwave or put in a pot on the stove or put in a pot and put in the oven for a casserole, you can use this for. So it goes in all those different places. You can also, what I love about is when I get done cooking, instead of having to clean out the pot and put it in a container and refrigerate it, the rock crock itself can be refrigerated. So you can take, when I make a big meal for my family and we don't eat it all, I can put it back in the refrigerator, and then the next night it can go straight from the refrigerator into the oven or onto the stovetop. So you don't have to get out a new dish and do dishes and all that. You can just eat out of it and reheat it. So I love that. If you'll take your catalog and turn to page, it's like the very back of the catalog, page 65. This shows you a little bit about our host program. I can tell you that my average host gets about a $140 free shopping spree. Who here could easily spend $140 free? Okay, so if you saw 140 or more that you want free in your kitchen, then you want to get your friends together and let me come cook for you guys. We'll make a new recipe. You'll get to see some different products. We'll have a great time. I do a lot of theme shows. We do fajitas and margaritas. We can do, it's summertime, we can do something out by the pool and the deck. We don't have to be in the house. I can make this work anywhere. So there's a lot of fun things that we can do. But this shows you a little bit about what you get for hosting a show. So you can see how you earn your free items, your half-price items, and this is something that we have every single month. So who can tell me how much free you get for having a $1,000 show? $215 free, okay? That's free. And then you get to pick out items half price, so that's how you really can stock your kitchen. So I'd like to wrap up just by telling you a little bit. I know that none of you guys got all dressed up and ran over here to Karen's house tonight thinking, oh my goodness, I hope I get a job offer at the Pampered Chef show tonight. Anybody? Okay, well that definitely wasn't what I was thinking when I went to my first Pampered Chef show. But I told you guys earlier how long I've been with Pampered Chef. I've been with the company for 15 years, and but I didn't tell you how I got started. I went to a show, and I could not cook a lick, and saw all these nice products and was like, well, if I had that and that and that, I might figure out how to cook something. So I got started for the products, okay? And I was just going to do a couple shows. I just wanted the products. And then in my second, so I told you how I got started, but now let me tell you what keeps me here. In my second month with the company, I was working a full-time job, worked a ton of hours at my regular job, but I was able to do 2 shows a week with Pampered Chef because it just takes a few hours of your time. And in my second month, I earned over $1,000 by doing 2 shows a week. And that's what keeps me here. This has been a great extra income for my family. This business has blessed my family in so many ways. And we have been able to do so much because of my Pampered Chef business. So I want to wrap up by giving you a chance to ask me some questions. If you guys will just draw a slip or two as this comes around. Just pass those around. And then I'm going to give you guys a few minutes just to ask me a question about my job or the Pampered Chef business. And if you can't think of anything, then you see how easy this is? There's a question, okay? And this will be a chance for you to earn some extra tickets. So whoever asks the first question gets some extra tickets. Who has a question?
I have a question.
See, they kind of had an unfair advantage since I started the bowl over here, didn't they? Yes.
What do you like most about your job?
Great question. What do I like most about my job? There's so much that I love about my job. Doing this for 15 years, I absolutely love this. But I would say one of the really nice perks that my family enjoys most about my job is the travel that we get to do with Pampered Chef. And you can see my apron. These are lots of different places that we've been for free with Pampered Chef. So my husband and my little boy really get to take advantage of that. So we traveled all over the world with Pampered Chef. So that's one of my favorite benefits is travel. Who else has a question?
I do.
Do you have to make deliveries?
Do you have to make deliveries? Pampered Chef makes this really easy, okay? So everything that is ordered actually either gets shipped directly to the host or direct to the customer, depending on the customer's choice. And that way, you guys get your products a lot faster because it goes straight to your friend's house, and she'll have that for you to pick up. But it frees the consultant up to be able to do shows wherever, and you don't have to go run around making deliveries to people that you don't know. It just helps the customer get their items much faster. Who else has a question?
Do you have to be a salesperson?
That's a great question. I love with Pampered Chef that they make this really easy. You know, if you watched what I did tonight, how many of you guys could see yourself doing something like that? Who did the work tonight? I didn't really do much. You guys did a fabulous job. So I don't really think of myself first as a salesperson at all because the products really sell themselves. And when people get their hands on them and use them, they fall in love with our products. So that's really all it takes to do this, to share your enthusiasm about the products. The reason I wanted to take a few minutes just to share a little bit about our business is that this business has completely changed my life. And I'm so thankful that someone shared this with me. And I had no idea if Pampered Chef was something that I would want to do. I just started on a whim for the products, but it really ended up being a huge blessing to my family. So I just encourage you, if you're sitting there tonight and you've ever thought about doing something like this, you never know unless you give it a try. And our business is set up so that you can get a kit. If you look in the back of your catalog, you can see our 2 starter kits. We have one kit here that comes with over $600 worth of products and supplies for $159, or the smaller kit, which comes with about $350 in products and supplies for $99. So getting started is as simple as picking which kit you want and setting your first show date. And I help you with everything and help you get trained. So if you are sitting here tonight and have ever thought about doing something like this, let me work with you and just give it a try. It's set up so that you can try a couple shows with your friends and family and then see what you really think about it. And I'm very thankful that I gave it a try because it's really blessed my family. So I'm going to pass out and let me go over the, each month we have something on sale. So tonight, with any combination of items that you order for $70, you get a free gift. So I'm going to pass this around and you get to pick a free gift off here tonight. So I'll start that over here. And so some of the tools are pretty self-explanatory, but you might want to see the cookbook. So I'll pass that behind that so you can take a look at the cookbook. That is one of the free options tonight with that. And now I'm going to pass out our customer slip. If you will fill out your contact information on here and answer these questions, then everybody will get a chance to win with our drawing with this. And basically be sure to put your email address on here because then I will email you the recipes we did tonight and the other recipes that I was sharing with you tonight. And if anybody wants the corn souffle, I'll email that to you as well. So there's a couple of questions on here. And if you are sure that you want to have a show, you can't wait to get your friends together. And Karen did a great job getting a house full of people here tonight. But I come cook, you just get your friends together. Don't stress about who's going to show up. I'm going to come cook with you. We're going to have a great time. So if you're interested in doing that, be sure you check yes because our host gets credit for you scheduling a show. And even though I've done this for a lot of years, I can't read your minds, and I don't know if you're interested. So be sure to let me know. If you are thinking about it, but you're just not sure when you would do it, or you have a couple questions, check maybe, because I need to know to be able to give Karen credit for that. If you would like some information for yourself or someone who is not here tonight, there's a lot of people in our economy today whose their hours have been cut at work, they don't have a way to pick up extra income, or somebody you might know might be out of a job. This is a great way to be able to earn some extra income immediately, really fast, because once you get started, we get paid every 2 weeks, so we can get you started right away. So if you thought of someone tonight that came to mind when we were talking about the business, let me know and I can send some information with you. And then let me know about the products you would like to know about when they go in special. So just take one of those and I'll pass it around. Any other questions? While y'all shop through the catalog and fill that out, I'll get our host, Karen, to come and take up everybody's slip, and we'll get your tickets. I'm going to go put the sandwich together, and we'll get ready to eat. How does that sound? Well, I hope y'all enjoyed the evening. Thank y'all so much for your help.